Yo.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got two teams here looking to find a way to win.
What's going on?
The Bengals coming in at 8-4, going up against the Chiefs, who come in at 11-1. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go!
On first down, it's Taylor. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down. And this offensive unit should have a lot of juice coming off the big output that they had 1 week ago.
Not my confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back on the field and do it again.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
When you play against Carlos Dunlop, you have to think protecting your passer. He knows how to get upfield and rush the quarterback.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Taylor will throw again. And he comes back with one complete. 23 yards on the play. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And the wideout in motion. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Throwing again, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The play clock's running down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush. rush, and down he goes.
Come on,
they bring
y'all.
a man off the corner that
block
time, and he
that
gets
one.
home for a loss of 6. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down.
Green 39. Gone. Detroit. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. No. Check. Patriot.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
This is fielded inside the 5. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
Come on, let's go.
They're going to look to throw.
Come on, baby.
One that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Yeah.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Green with a catch left side.
There you go.
Take it in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Yo, who else is here? Flint and who else?
I think if you pulled defensive backs,
Oh, okay, dude.
they would
All
say
right.
the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to
That's
recognize.
life in Atlanta,
and so
man.
hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's
No,
how they move you
you
first
live in
before they
Atlanta?
break off to the corner.
But then it's the wide receiver. Great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go.
Oh, you're both from San Antonio. Okay.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception,
It's crazy, man. One day is 85, the next day is 55.
When you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So 2nd and 10 here. The gun, it's Taylor. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, it's Taylor. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down. To throw again is Taylor. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You drop an 8, where are you going to go with the football?
I don't think he had that much, but it was a blowout.
2nd and 10 now, it's Taylor. And this is caught at the 8. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Taylor, that's caught at the 1. A gain of 6 there on first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see it
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. 1, 9, Ohio.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. And that
Whoa.
is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want
Everybody
the
had
interception in
their
this
hand on
situation.
that.
You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things
Move
happen
back,
so
Donald. Stop
quickly
it.
in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Taylor will throw. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Their big tight end with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Roberto Aguayo now for the point after. And his kick is
Sit down.
good.
No, you sit down. Put them on.
After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Gun!
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Let's see.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Who you playing?
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I'd say the mugs on the Ravens be breaking tackles like that.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got the lead on them with like a minute to go. The mugs came back and got me.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Got the game plan.
Design run for their wideout. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
So he went back and let the dude grab him again.
Very solid gain of 27.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The former first-round pick Shane Ray in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. It's a 4-receiver look to the right side.
Where you turn on? That's Johnson turn on.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And this is caught at the 8. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
what speed are they?
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Now let's go.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go.
And the play clock's running down.
Green 39.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. And ready now for 2nd and 9. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And a cut to
homie, with a block. There you go. Yeah. Homie with a block.
First touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So they're going to go for 2. Play clock winding down.
Detroit!
Now Forbath for the extra point.
Yeah, you might as well go for it, man.
And they'll remain down by a point.
You might as well just go for it.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Taylor. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Taylor on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, they gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They come out here in the eye. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
All right, here we go. Now look at this. No. Check. Patriot.
Time running out here on the play clock. Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on third down. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Another pistol look here.
Flex round. Let's go. Flex round.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Come on, let's go. Hey.
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their big tight end. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Back there to that Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Over. No. Detroit.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The play clock's running down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many
How
times,
come quarterback is the last position you build
to
up?
bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
Yeah, you built up everybody into monsters, but not the quarterback.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this
okay,
one. Finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion. That's got to be a sigh of relief.
Okay.
Ten yards to go on 3rd. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go. Grand 38.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Aguayo's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
This is Hill, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Brief break in the action here. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Over.
Play clock winding down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Format to send it away now following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And now here comes Kansas City. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run with your foot. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here we go. Flex round. Ohio.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Vontaze Burfict in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio!
On second down, here's Taylor. And this one is incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Come on, let's go!
Third and long, it's Taylor. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go!
Now Taylor on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
10 yards still left on second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Come on, let's go! What? Ohio!
Second and 10, it's Taylor again. That one complete to Anderson. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Robbie Anderson with a second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Aguayo on for the PAT.
Nah, he's trying to.
And that one pushes the lead
right
up to
here.
11.
All right. No, I'm trying to mix it up.
After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Gun! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going for the deep ball. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, yeah, that's big time. Yeah. That makes a difference. You got average mugs back there or below average.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And he
Like
finds a man on the
51
crossing
now.
route. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here.
Come on, let's go! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Grand 38!
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He's got time in the pocket, buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Let's go! White 90!
Here's Taylor. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here we go! Green!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Really?
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
I know, hold it then.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
I've been doing.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Okay.
And I never want to make something more
this
important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Oh, really?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Here we go!
Now back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue, land it! Watch it!
He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Oh, they develop it at superstar rate.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And I read that screen.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. The point after now for Aguayo. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They begin the drive with Hill. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd down, Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Time running out here on the play clock. Halfback sent in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A sea of Chiefs jerseys in there that time to make the stop.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. The play clock's running down. It's a quarterback sneak. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So it'll be 1st down here after the run. Play clock winding down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And that'll be good enough for a Cincinnati first.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Again, it's Hill. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
All right, here we go.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Ooh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Time running out here on the play clock. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. They'll drop the throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Let's go!
Whoa.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Give him 27 yards that time. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. And now a 1st down following that long gain.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38! Brand
Again, it's Taylor. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. And they're able to up the lead by one more. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. The play clock's running down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. Play clock winding down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now here comes Kansas City. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Taylor, flushed out right, looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective.
I'm glad to see your boys drop a ball. At least they dropped one. That's the first one. That's the first one. I mean, after a hit, they drop it. Like everybody's Superman for a minute there. Oh man, that's sick.
To throw again is Taylor. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here we go. What? 90.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor.
I watched him the whole time. I expected him to cut to the inside. Yeah.
His 3rd touchdown now
Yeah,
on the
I was looking at him.
And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least
she's on like the 5th tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run it with Hill. And down he goes.
That's gotta be holding.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
All right, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And it's for pride now, but the Bengals get a bit closer. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Okay.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought...
What happened?
Awesome. The kicking team gets the football here. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And they'll go on the ground. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 31 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No. I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This is taken at his 4. They find some open field here.
Oh man, really? Really? What speed is that? This guy. One of your Superman tracked him down.
So they're operating in the red zone. Defense showing blitz. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
They set up the screen to Hill. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
A bullet throw, but incomplete. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things, because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Looks like he'll throw here. Deep drop. He's going to air one out. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep
Come on,
there.
who's that?
But unsuccessful.
52.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup.
Yo, man, injuries ain't really messed you up this year?
I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing.
AJ Green is out. Bernard went out.
Play action here on first down. Muscles him off.
Oh, my God.
Looking deep downfield. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding
What's
to
the
a
name of
pretty
that?
big yardage total for his
Atkins,
intended
Geno
receiver there,
Atkins,
huh?
the
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over
defensive
150
lineman,
yards,
he's out.
keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Let's go. 1-9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And quickly, they get to the line. Brissett on 3rd and 2. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
I'm looking at 3rd and 2 like it really matters.
They just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that.
AJ Green then got old and slow now.
You may meet up with his team again.
Yeah, he was all right. He didn't come back from his injury good. He was all right at the beginning of this year. He was his regular self. He was all right. But yeah, after this last injury, he ain't even the same.
Green's got it over the middle. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket.
All right, just getting close.
To throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
A big off.